Hello, and welcome to Lookie Crafts. I'm Candace, and sorry I forgot my sign, guys, but yeah, there it is. I forgot it. So I'm here today. I got a new card from my good friend Cindy N, who's keeping me on cards, y'all. Oh, boy, I do appreciate them too. Uh, Keeps me connected and gives me a little uplift every time I get one. Of course, I got this one like last week, but as always, I save them till the day I need them. And so tomorrow I have to go for a new PET scan. So I decided I would open my card today and give me a little boost before I have to go tomorrow and get that done. And I guess I'll give you a little update if anybody wants one. Sorry I haven't been around the computer or even in my craft room. I mean, and it's just a mess. I mean, all my jar stuff is still sitting here, and my mail is everywhere, and it's just a mess. But yeah, I haven't been able to do much or think about much. Anyway, we'll get into that after the card. After the card, because I love Cindy's cards. It says, His love never fails. Well, isn't that something? And look at that beautiful card. That's a beautiful paper there, Cindy. I love that. And she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. Plus, I don't know if that, no, the heart is on the paper. But isn't that beautiful, y'all? Look at that. Yeah, look at it. It's beautiful. And then the inside, oh, I got a today's prayer. 2 Thessalonians. You know, she always sends me the best verses, y'all. Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace always and every day. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. I actually do read the verses that you send me, Cindy, several times because they seem to be very fitting for what I'm going through or what I need to hear. So, yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, it says, Hi Candace, I hope this card brightens your day. They always do. I was so sorry to hear you have been sick. I hope you feel much better now and are doing well. Glad you are having a break from the chemo and hope, hoping and praying for good results. Love, hugs, and blessings, Cindy N. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I love that. Look, she's got a little banner in there. That is awesome. And I got another little prayer card. It says today's prayer. It says, Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. Hebrews 12:2. Well, isn't that true? Boy, I need to fix my eyes on him a little more because during my sickness, which is a terrible thing, but yeah, I've been slacking on my prayer and my Bible studies, and boy, sickness just wipes you out and wears you out. But yeah, I need to get picked up on doing that again. So thank you, Cindy. I love it, and I do appreciate the efforts that you put in to sending me verses and writing them down, and they're really very helpful. And I do refer back to them again because I can't seem to remember nothing. And I spend a lot of time just hunting. You know, when I am reading the Bible, just, where was that and what exactly did it say and stuff like that. You know, so I don't know. My mind just ain't normal, y'all. So, anyways, I did go to the Dollar Tree to get some household stuff, but they had a couple of little flowers, so I got me 2 little new flowers. I don't think I had any this color, and so I got me those. And I got me these yellow ones because I'm sure I don't have any of these. I have no idea what kind of flowers these are supposed to be. But I didn't have any, and they were tiny, and so I thought I would get them. And so I did. Even though I'm not crafting, y'all, you know, when I see stuff, it still gives me the urge. So, I mean, that's something, right? And I saw these, and I got these to hang Cindy's cards on because my little curtain rod is getting full. So I'm going to hang this up and put some of my little cards on it. Now, I'm sure I could have made this, even though I've never made one. I'm sure I could have made it. And I have some of these tiny clothespins. So, on a good day, I might uh, get around to making me a couple more to hang my cards on. And let me pause you for 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. Oh, strange update, I guess. So I still have my respiratory infection, and today it's a little better. So I'm still coughing up uh, phlegm, and it's really thick and gooey and sticky and just nasty. But today it's a little better. I do have my nebulizer that I use like 3 times a day, but I haven't had to use it today. So, yeah, I'm going to proclaim myself getting a little better, but not completely healed up. So I don't know where I was on my last video, but I did go back to the pulmonologist. They gave me another week of steroids and an antibiotic, but it's only a week's worth. So I'm like, why? Why not just give me a month's worth and let me get over this mess? I don't know. Seems to me like I used to take an antibiotic for 30 days. But who knows? Who can remember? So, all my medicines are messed up in the pharmacies because I transferred from Mooresville to Statesville Pharmacy. It was a little pharmacy. And then I transferred to another pharmacy closer to the hospital where I have my cancer treatments, my radiation treatments, because they were supposed to have been better equipped to uh, compound medicines and be more cancer patient uh, ready, I guess, because of the esophagus infection and my stomach infection, I couldn't take pills. But anyway, that didn't help me at all with any compounding or liquefying of medicines or anything. So, anyway, I'm just having a hard time getting my medicines from these people. And so there's a thing called palliative care, and they come out and they're supposed to be helping me getting it all straight out because the pharmacy say we transferred it, we don't have nothing, and the new pharmacy says, well, we don't have anything, and well, that's not true. They sat on my nebulizer for 3 weeks. Well, I was waiting for it to come in the mail, and I finally got a pulmonary doctor to intervene and find out what happened to my nebulizer. Well, they had it sitting up there, but when I went up there, they said they didn't have nothing for me. So I don't like that pharmacy at all. So with this pulmonary care, they're helping me, and I tried to transfer to a CVS near me, right? Maybe these small independent pharmacies just it isn't going to work for me. And I would like to say that I had Health Mart in Mooresville, and I never had a problem. My pharmacist there was excellent, and he took up for my shortcomings. And that is the palliative health care. I'm sorry, let me pause. Okay, sorry about that. That was them trying to confirm an appointment, which I couldn't confirm because my appointment book is in the other room. And I think I have another appointment tomorrow, so I will have to call them back in a few minutes. So hopefully they'll help me get all my medicine straightened out, and I can get back to taking the medicines I'm supposed to be taking. Because I haven't been able to take my anxiety medicine or my nerve medicine or anything. I've just been doing this raw. And my anxieties have done a flip. Where I used to have trouble functioning outside the house, I can go outside the house and understand the medical people and what they're saying, and go to uh, whatever errands I need to go to. And but when I get home, it's like my brain shuts down and it just doesn't want to think. It doesn't want to face nothing, and I'm like forcing myself just to not be sitting in limbo. So that's where that is. Uh, it's a really strange flip that it's done. But I got no control over what anxiety does. Okay, let's see. Okay, so they've ordered me to see the ear, nose, and throat, and I went there, and she put a camera down my nose and throat. So I actually got to see my throat in there and what they're talking about. But the strange part is that the original biopsy and everything was on the left side of my throat. And the left side was clear. Other than, the left side, you got like two ridges. So the left ridge, this one, was thicker than the right ridge. So, but there was no patch of cancer. But on the right side, there was a white patch, and she said it was about 8 centimeters, which was about the size of the one that they reported on the left side, the one they took a biopsy of. That ain't there. So now we don't know if that's the same spot or if they made a mistake and wrote left instead of right. So I don't know, and they don't know. They're taking it as value that it was on the left. But when you look at it on the computer, the picture, it's reversed. So your left is your right. So I figured it was just they wrote left because as looking at it, it was on the left. But anyways, because of that, I gotta have another PET scan. Something's happening with my sounds, y'all, and I hope it's all working. And it's not. I hope you don't hear all that I hear. I hear a lot of static and some crackling, and I don't know. This is a brand new headset my son gave me, but I've been having trouble with it ever since I got it. So yeah, there you go. So tomorrow, I think it is that I have to go and have a new PET scan of my throat and chest to find out exactly what's going on. So that means I might have to have a new biopsy. But it's not it's just a white patch of the tissue inside my throat. It's not raised up, it's not lumpy or anything. I mean, it's just a little discoloration patch. I mean, it didn't look bad at all. But that was very interesting to see. I always wondered what it looked like, But yeah, it didn't look like much at all. So the next plan for the chemo is, I guess I'm done with the chemo, depending on what these tests show. And they're going on to immunotherapy. And he said I have to have that every 2 weeks for a year. I'm like, dang, a whole year? And they haven't come up with a new plan for the radiation. That's what all these tests are going to do, is help them plan a new treatment going forward, because they did my chest, but they didn't do my throat. So I was hoping that, it just spread up to my throat anyway. I mean, it's all in pretty close proximity. It affected my lungs and my esophagus and my stomach. So, why not my throat? So the one on the left has vanished and a new one on the right has appeared. Or they made a mistake in the first place and it was always on the right. So that's a little disconcerting. So that's what I say, and it's nerve-wracking. You trust these people to be thorough and to know what they're saying. But I was hoping to put all this off to the end of the month to give me a chance to get over my respiratory infection. But they kept moving it up, and the doctor called himself to reschedule everything, which really made me upset and nervous because doctors just don't do that. They don't call you for scheduling. They have people to do that. So I let them move it all up 2 weeks just because the doctor was the one that called. But I would have liked to have had the other 2 weeks because I really have trouble laying down flat. So, yeah, that's where I am, y'all. I'm just very tired and tired of coughing. I feel better. I'm, eating wise, I can eat, and the pain is gone out of my esophagus and my stomach. So I'm eating good, and it's just the breathing problem right now. That keeps you worn out, and well, I've coughed so much, all my coughing muscles are sore. They just don't want to participate no more. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's getting better, but it ain't gone. It's still pretty bad. But I got the inhalers and the nebulizer, and so maybe all that's helping. I hope so. I hate to start radiation again and still be sick and just make it all worse. So, yeah, I haven't done that with my hair yet, y'all. It's super thin, super skinny. I can see my brush when I comb my hair, so that's a huge improvement. Because before, so much would come out, I'd say, where's my brush? I don't know, it's under this rat nest somewhere. But, yeah, so it has lessened, but, I still got to get the courage to go up there and get my hair trimmed or cut or something because it's just so thin and I can barely keep it up in a ponytail. So I have decided I'm going to do it, just feeling well enough to go do it. And so that's where I'm at with that. Still procrastinating. Let's see. So I did not lose hair all over my body. No, hair on my peach fuzz on my face, still peach fuzzy. My little mustache is still mustaching. And, little tin whiskers you get, they're still whiskering. So, hair on my legs is going strong. So, yeah, I only lost it from my head. So, I don't know if that's good or bad, but, yeah, I was kind of looking forward to losing some peach fuzz. But no, that stayed. Of course, my family lives still around, driving me everywhere, because I have dizziness. So, I hate to have dizziness if I'm driving. That's kind of scary. And coughing makes me have waves of dizziness because I ain't got no air, while I'm coughing. So I think it's dangerous to drive. So I am grateful that he's hanging around and willing to drive me everywhere. Okay, so that's where I am, guys. I think I reported on everything. My doggies is chewing the hair off of the backsides. I gotta give them a bath I was hoping Mitchell could come home and help me, but I'm still waiting on that to find out when he can come. I mean, Sweet Pea I can handle, but Bear, uh, she's decided to lose a lot of hair. You know, all my other dogs lost their hair, but these two is well, they're 10 and 14, 15 years old. They're just now losing their hair. Boy, I hate to go through that again. So I'm hoping Mitchell will come home before it gets too cold to help me with Bear, because you know, Bear won't go near anybody but me, and she'll tolerate Mitchell, but yeah, Willie couldn't help me give her a bath or nothing. Otherwise, they're doing good. I'm doing good considering, and that's it. I guess that's my update. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get in here and do some straightening. Some things have gotten piled up, and it's just messy. So I'm hoping to get in here before I start treatment skin and do a little straightening, and you know, make it more pleasant to come in here. Maybe that'll help me. You know, crank back up enough energy to get to crafting again. I'm hoping so. Okay, that's it, guys. I've said about all I could say. I got me a couple little flowers. I got beautiful carpets in the end. I got little pegs to hang up, and her lovely prayer card. And I'm going to hang her cards up on there. So, anybody wants to send me cards, I'll just send them right on. They are a lovely pick-me-up, and I do enjoy getting them. Okay, so that's it, y'all. As always, do as the Lord would have you to do, and I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye now.